All right, we have another graph that we want to do. This time we have y equals secant of x over 2. So remember, when we graph this, we're not going to graph secant just yet. We're going to graph cosine x over 2. So we're going to pull out everything we know. The amplitude is 1. The period is 2 pi divided by 1/2. So our period is going to be 4 pi. It has no phase shift and no vertical shift. So that'll make our graph a lot easier. Okay, so now it's time to graph this. No shifting left, right, up, or down, which is good news. So we have a cosine function. Cosine starts at the crest, which is 1. And then it is going to get through its entire period in 4 pi. So here's 4 pi. So these are just pi. Pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi. So it's going to get to another crest here, which means halfway it'll be at the bottom. And then we're going to cross here and here. Then let's go the other direction too. So here's negative 4 pi. All right, so this is the cosine function that we have. Remember, that provides us the structure to now go back and do the secant graph. So everywhere this crosses the axis, we're going to draw in our vertical asymptotes. And then from the top, we'll do a parabola up, and from every bottom, you have a parabola down. And that green is your secant graph. Now, I do want to point out the domain and range. The domain is all real numbers except where the asymptotes happen. So we'll just go to this first asymptote at pi, and then the next asymptote is 2 pi later. So they're going to happen every 2 pi n. The range is greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to -1. Now, again, remember that the cosine graph just gives us the structure. It's not actually part of it. Don't bother to go through and erase. But if you do graph this on Desmos here, you can see that Desmos won't put in that other one. Now, if you want to type it in, let's see if I can get this. Cosine x. Oh, no, it's not doing it. Well, never mind. So anyway, yeah, it doesn't have the cosine graph, which would be in there. Also, I don't remember if we've done this before. If you want this in terms of pi, if you go to this and type in pi right here, should do it. Oh, nope, just not wanting to do anything for me today. There it is. Okay, step pi, then it'll put it into pi on the graph. So you can see this is exactly what we had. So that's how you graph secant and cosecant functions.